So when we need to select something that's maybe a little more complicated than a rectangle or a circle, we're going to have to go ahead and use a tool called the lasso tool. And that's going to let us actually draw out the shape that we want. Let's have a look. So let's look at the lasso tools we have available in Photoshop. These are right below the marquee tools, and I can see my group here. And if I click and hold, I can see I basically got 3 tools. So the first one is the lasso tool, and I can use that to click and drag and draw a rough selection. And if I go and try to draw another one, it deselects my previous one and starts a new one. And in the previous video, when we were talking about marquees, we saw how we can add and remove to selection areas. By holding down Alt, I can click and drag and remove from my selection area the same as we could before, and Shift allows me to add to my selection area. And I'm going to go ahead and deselect. Now, other lasso tools we have is the polygonal lasso tool. This tool lets me click, and it makes an anchor point. And my selection line gets attached to that anchor point. And now when I go click somewhere else, I set a new point. And I can go point by point and draw my selection area. Now, when I want to complete my selection area, I can either click where I started from, or just double click wherever I am. I'll just click back on where I started from, and you can see it completes. Same thing applies using the Alt and Shift to add and remove from my selection area. I'll go ahead and deselect. The other tool we have is the magnetic lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool is going to try to attach itself to edges automatically. And if I just come down here and just click my mouse and let go, it's going to start drawing, and I can just sort of move along an edge here, like around the shoulder here. You can see it's automatically going to attach itself. And I could eventually go all the way around. And you have to be careful when you move around and be very precise. Otherwise, it may snap to unwanted detail. Now, same sort of thing. I can go all the way around until I get back to my start point, or I can double click wherever I am, and it will complete the selection from that point. And I'm going to go ahead and deselect. So there we have the lasso tool, and you can already see how selecting things can be a little bit tedious. However, there is a tool that can help speed things up in the right situations. That's called the magic wand, and we'll see that in the next video.